Funeral service is probably a peculiar sort of calling because there's really nothing else you can compare it to. I guess the most important thing is that we get a certain sense of satisfaction in knowing that you're in a position to help someone at a difficult time in their life. And so many times family members that do come in here, in many instances, don't have any prior experience in arranging for a funeral, and they don't always know what the options are and what they can do, and what is probably something you probably advise them not to do. And so here you are in a position where you can sort of take them by the hand and lead them through the process.
I think every life lived should be a life celebrated. And I think my biggest concern is when people get in such a hurry. They don't want to stop and have a service and stop to grieve and stop to reflect. And in this world of computers and instant messaging, I think we need to stop and stand back.
And take a breath.
And take a breath and reflect. We like to recommend that there's a few days between the death occurring and the actual service to slow down, think about what you want, what they want, and to give family and friends an opportunity to find out that the death occurred. Everybody isn't, local in the immediate area, particularly in this community. And I think that a lot of times when people are here and they retire here because the kids are living out of state or out of town.
Or out of the country.
Or out of the country, they don't realize that their parents actually do have a circle of friends and a set of friends.
And they just want to get it over
and
with.
And sometimes I think they just, And that makes me very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes they'll talk about not having a service. They'd only been here for a few years. And we recommend it. And not only do their neighbors attend, their bridge friends attend, and people from the local restaurants, because they were regular customers, attend.
And their church friends. Yeah. Just have some kind of, for lack of a better words, have some type of gathering. Whether it's a formal service in a church-like setting, or maybe it's a gathering at someone's residence. If it's just, we encourage that they gather and share experiences and with each other and with their friends, and conversation and condolences and so forth. It's all part of the grieving and healing process. And if we get concerned about people who choose or elect not to have anything, and grief counselors and grief experts, they all say that people that don't have these little gatherings or events quite often end up having more difficulty in resolving their grief. The funeral experience is for the living, for the survivors, not the one that has passed.